Theis, Mock Assessment Video, Junior Intermediate 1, April 16, 2014. Please take a strap. And you'll come over here to watch me from the side. Come in front. I measure with my fingertips at the wall. I take the strap across the ball of the foot to the wall. This leg descends, this leg presses back. I rotate the abdomen forward and lift my chest. Okay. Let's do it. Stand in Tadasana. Extend your right arm out, touch the fingertips to the wall to measure. Take the strap across the bottom of the ball of the right foot. Take the foot to the wall. Take your left hand to your waist. Press down into the left heel. Externally rotate the right thigh from the inner thigh to the outer thigh and descend the right buttock bone. Press the left thigh back. Rotate the abdomen forward, lift your chest, look straight ahead, and release. Turn to face the other direction. Take the strap across the bottom of the ball of your left foot, take the foot to the wall. Take the right hand to the waist. Press the left foot into the wall. Press the right foot into the floor. Externally rotate the left thigh from the inner thigh to the outer thigh and take the left buttock toward the right heel. Press the right thigh back. Rotate the abdomen forward. Lift your chest. And release. This time we are going to work on balancing. Come watch me from this side. So this time the extended leg will be out to the center. I have the wall for balance. If you're able to catch the big toe, catch the big toe. If not, you'll keep using the strap. The leg comes to the side. Come behind me. So I have to roll this thigh from the inner thigh to the outer thigh so that this buttock bone descends. Now come back around to the front. Look at my standing leg. I have to draw that femur bone in so that I'm more on the middle of the femur. And then the same action happens in this upper arm. I turn this upper arm from the inner to the outer, and then I draw that upper arm bone back into the shoulder socket. And from that action, I press out through the foot to lift the leg higher. So let's face this direction. Stand in Tadasana. Press down into your feet. Pull up through your legs. Tailbone down. Draw the abdomen in and up. Lift your right leg. Instead of bending over to take the foot, lift the right leg. Take the strap across the bottom of the ball of the foot, or if you're able to catch the first toe, catch the first toe with the first two fingers. Other way. You have to catch from the inside like this. So use the in. There you go. Keep the left fingertips at the wall. Press down into the center of your left heel. Take the right leg out to the side and then extend the leg. Catch closer to your foot. Press down into the left heel. Externally rotate the right thigh from the inner thigh to the outer thigh to take the right buttock toward the right buttock bone toward the left heel. Press the left femur back and then suck the outer left femur in so that you are on the middle of that femur instead of the outer femur. And then make that action and the right upper arm turn from the inner arm to the outer arm and then push the right foot away from you to take the leg higher. So you're leaning into the wall. abdomen. Rotate the abdomen forward. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale and release the leg. And turn to face the other direction. So, Jim, stand a little bit closer to the wall. Take the strap across the bottom of the ball of the left foot or catch the first toe. Take the right fingertips to the wall. Press down into the center of the right heel. So keep the left leg bent first, Jessica. And then swing the knee out to the side. Swing the knee out to the side first, then straighten the leg. Take your attention, your awareness back to your standing legs. Press down into the center of the right heel. You have to reach from the inside. Can you catch your toe? Turn the left inner thigh from the inner thigh to the outer thigh to take the left buttock toward the right heel. Make the same action happen in your left arm. Turn the left arm from the inner to the outer. Rotate the abdomen forward. Suck the outer right thigh in and press the right thigh back. Press that right thigh back more. And then push the left foot out as you pull back and suck the left arm bone into the shoulder socket to take the left leg higher. Look straight ahead. And exhale and release. Stand in Tadasana. Take a block, fold your mat in half, and come back to the wall for the next pose, Pincha Mayurasana, Peacock Tail Feather Pose. Can I show you this space? Sure. Come to either side and come close to watch my profile. Coming close to the wall. I felt the arms just above the elbows. It's a little more narrow than it is for shoulder stand. And then watch my hands. I place my hands here on either side of the block, but notice that the front edge of the block is in line with the base of the index fingers. Do you guys see that? Okay. I press my palms and forearms, walk in, lift the shoulders, walk in, lift the shoulders. To come up, one leg pushes, one leg kicks. Now, you're only allowed to kick twice. If you haven't made it up by the second try, stay down and I will come and help you. One leg pushes, one leg kicks. Watch my lower back. I roll the thighs in, join the inner ankles, and press up through my heels to lengthen my lower back. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. To come down, one heel stays at the wall as long as possible, and I come down with control. Your turn. Place the belt above the elbows. Place the hands on the floor. See that the inner elbows are directly underneath the inner armpits. No wider and no more narrow than that. So the hands start coming down a little closer to your elbows. Spread your hands. Press down through the inner wrists and externally rotate the upper arms from the inner arms to the outer arms, just as you did in Utthita Parshva Hastapanamusthasana. Curl the toes under, straighten the legs. Press the wrists, stretch the thumbs, look toward the block, walk in. Lift the shoulders. Lift the shoulders. One leg pushes, one leg kicks. The leg that kicks has to stay straight. Once you're up, roll the thighs in. Roll the thighs in. Join the inner ankles and reach through your heels. Roll the thighs in. Roll the thighs in. Squeeze the legs together as if they are one leg. Reach through your heels. Come down by leaving one heel at the wall as long as possible and come down with control. Rest for a moment. Once more. Notice how your hands were coming together as you came up into this pose. Turn the palms up. Turn the palms up. Feel how that action of turning the palms up externally rotates your upper arms. Keep externally rotating the upper arms and just turn the palms to face the floor. Now spread the palms and press the palms down. Press more through the sides of the index fingers and thumbs rather than the pinky side of the hand. Draw the shoulders back away from your ears here. Now keep that, curl the toes under, straighten the legs, and begin walking in. Each time you walk in, lift the shoulders, look toward the block. Lift the shoulders. One leg pushes, one leg kicks. One more try, Sharon. Roll the thighs in. Join the inner ankles. Push up through the heels. Tailbone toward the heels. Bring the ankles together, Karen. Push up through the heels. Tailbone forward. Tailbone forward. Lengthen the lower back. Exhale, come down. One more time, we'll integrate the breath. Press the palms, draw the shoulders back, curl the toes under, straighten the legs, walk in, lift the shoulders. This time you'll go up on an exhalation. Walk the toes in, lift the shoulders, one leg presses, one leg kicks. On an exhalation, go up. Roll the thighs in, join the inner ankles, tailbone forward. Come on up. Stretch through your heels, roll the thighs in, and exhale, one leg at a time, come down. And rest. Take a chair. 3 blankets, 2 blocks, and your sticky mat. Hold your sticky mat in force. This is Viparita Dasana. V means 2, Pada to your feet, Viparita it means inverted. Danda is a staff. This is 2 foot inverted staff pose. Fold your mat into fourths and sixths across the seat of the chair. Stand the blocks up on end together at the wall. And have your 3 blankets folded from the way they came off of the shelf neatly in front of your chair. Set up just like this, and then you'll come watch. So pull the blankets back slightly. Oh, wait, you're fine here. Viparita Dandasana, 2-footed inverted staff pose. Come watch from the sides. Watch how I take the buttocks through the chair and catch the top of my buttocks on the chair so that I'm pulling my sitting bones toward the wall. I keep the chest lifted as I come over the chair. I press the feet into the floor, roll the thighs in, and then I coil off of the chair until my head, the crown of my head touches the blankets. And I straighten my legs. From here, I extend the arms overhead. Then clasp the elbows. And now come in front to me, please. And from here, I interlace the fingers behind my head
roll the elbows in, press the elbows down, lift my chest. To come out, I release the hands, take the feet to the floor, and I use the strength of my arms to come up, lifting from the breastbone.
Sit toward the back edge of the chair. Hold on to the back of the chair. Take your buttocks through the chair, through the back of the chair. Catch the top of the buttock flesh on the back of the chair, and then draw the sitting bones toward the wall. Keep your chest lifted as you lie back. With your hands on the back of the chair, pull down on the back of the chair to lift your chest. Now push the back of the chair away from you to coil your spine over the chair. Come more over the back of the chair until the top of your head is on your support. Keep the feet firmly pressing into the floor. Just take your feet wider apart, much wider apart. Press the feet, roll the thighs in, tailbone toward the knees. Extend the arms overhead. Palms up. So you can come farther. Don't take your feet up on the blocks just yet. Press the feet into the floor. Stretch through the arms. Really stretch through the arms. Let the back of the hands be on the floor. Roll the thighs in, tailbone up. Now take the feet to the blocks. Soles of the feet to the floor. Straighten the legs. Roll the thighs in, just like you did in Theis. Join the thighs. Make the inner thighs touch. You can keep the feet apart, but make the inner thighs touch. Squeeze the thighs together. Now, interlace the fingers behind your head, like you do in Shirshasana. Put your head down. Breathe into your elbows. Roll the elbows in, and press the elbows down. So I'm giving you a little more lift here underneath your elbows so you have something to press into. Press there. Okay, and then to come out, bend the knees, take the feet to the floor, release the hands. Press your feet down into the floor and use the strength of your arms to come up. Do not come up from the head. Come up from the chest to let the head be the last thing to come up. Sit straight up. And then come on up out of the chair. Put the chairs away. Keep your sticky mat and your blanket. Keep the blocks away. And come back with two bolsters. Fold the mat in half, have it up against the wall. The bolsters are off to the side for now. Have one blanket. Push the rest of the props out of the way. Salamba Shirshasana, headstand. So let's move all these props out of the way. Just scoot them back. We'll use them in a moment. Come to watch from the side. Be close. I interlace my fingers and I place my hands down just a few inches away from the wall. Elbows directly underneath the shoulders. Remember in Theis, watch my profile. As I walk in, I lift my shoulders. Walk in, lift my shoulders. Then to come up, I take one straight, strong leg, stretch it to the wall, then it's joined by the other leg. And then watch. Like Theis, the thighs roll in, I join the air ankles, and I stretch up through my heels. And I attempt to balance. I bring one heel away from the wall,
just to see how that feels. And I bring the other heel away from the wall. And then I bring one heel at a time away from the wall and balance. To come down, the heels come back to the wall. One heel stays at the wall as long as possible. And again, I come down with control. Interlace the fingers. Interlace the fingers all the way down to the webbings of the fingers. Have the hands just a few inches, just maybe 3 or 4 inches away from the wall. Place the elbows down directly underneath the shoulders. So Jim, bring your elbows in more, so that your inner elbow lines up with your inner armpit. Take the head down and bring the head back as close as you can get it to the inside of the palms. Press the wrists down now. Curl the toes under, straighten your legs. Like Pincha Mayurasana, as you walk the toes in, press the arms, lift the shoulders. Press the arms, lift the shoulders. Press the arms, lift the shoulders. And then come up with your breath. On an exhalation, take one straight, strong leg up, followed by the other straight, strong leg. Now, once you're up, like Pincha Mayurasana, roll the thighs in, join the inner ankles, and push through the heels, tailbone forward. Jim, come down with control, and then have you bring your elbows in again.
That's the shoulder. I won't go in that much further than that.
Okay. Say it one more time. Press the wrists, cut the shoulder blades in, draw your navel towards your spine. Tailbone up, roll the thighs in, squeeze the legs together as if they are one leg. Reach through your heels. Now we're going to attempt to balance. Take one heel away from the wall, see what that feels like, see what you have to do to balance. And then bring that heel back to the wall. So keep the heels at the wall for a moment. Now take the other heel away from the wall, see how that shifts and changes your balance. What do you have to do to balance? Now take both heels back to the wall. Now bring one heel at a time away from the wall. Maintain your balance by pressing the wrist down, keeping the buttocks tight and the legs firm. Reach through the heels. Then bring the heels back to the wall. We'll come down with an exhalation. Keep one heel at the wall as long as possible. And come down with control. Rest and child's pose. And then come on up and set up for a shoulder stand. You'll need 3 blankets, 2 bolsters, and we'll be at the wall. So your heads will be facing to the center of the room, so you can leave the mats at the wall and we'll pull away as necessary. And hold it in half. However you set up for Shalama Sarvangasana, for shoulder stand. You'll be using 3 blankets today. And then your 2 bolsters will go stacked on top of each other here against the wall. Once you have that prepared, come and watch. You'll need a strap also. So have a strap. Can I see one of those? Thank you. So first, you measure the distance of how far away from the wall you need to be by sitting in Dandasana. And where the sitting bones are is exactly where your shoulders will be. So some of you need to come farther away, some of you need to be closer. And remember that it's a good idea to roll a piece of the sticky mat up here so that your elbows have something to press into as far as keeping them from sliding. So this would be the right distance for me, but you'll probably need to pull out slightly. I'll let you measure in a moment because I'm going to demonstrate at your spot here. Everybody ready? Watch from this profile over there. have the strap on, I roll to the top of my shoulders. I take my feet to the wall, press my feet into the wall, and lift the sitting bones, lift the sitting bones, lift the sitting bones. Hands come to the back. And I take one leg up at a time. Come to the front for a moment. Like all of the other inversions that we've done today, I roll my thighs in, join my inner ankles, and push up through my heels to find as much verticality as possible. Now watch me from the side again. Coming over into Setu-Bandha Sarvangasana. Setu-Bandha means bridge pose. Salamba Sarvangasana means full shoulder balance. So to come over, we're going to drop over, but we're only coming to the wall to begin with. This leg comes forward as a bit of a counterbalance, but it stays straight and strong. This knee bends, the foot comes to the wall, walk down to the bolster. Once I'm at the bolster, I press that foot into the bolster to lift the hip. And then to come back up, I use this leg. I push through this leg to return to Salamba Sarvangasana. Second side. Notice how this up leg is staying straight and strong. To come up, I push through that leg to come back up. Then we'll do both legs. Knees bend, buttocks lift, toes come to the wall, feet walk down. Watch. Once I'm here, the feet press into the bolster to lift the buttocks up, and then I press my outer shoulders down to lift my chest. To come out, I walk the feet back up the wall, keep the hips lifted, release the belt, and slowly roll down. So first sit in Dandasana at the wall with your feet on the wall, and measure where the front edge of your blankets should be. That's where your shoulders will be. Do you normally have this out?
No, usually not.
Okay.
No.
Just so you don't get stuck.
Push that a little further.
So your strap this time across the arms above the elbows will be a little looser than it was for Pinch Mayurasana, so you'll want to loosen it up just a bit. And then once you have your belt ready, let's show me so that I can see what you have. Okay, that looks good. That's too tight. Yes. Okay. Yours looks good. That looks good for you, but don't put it on yet. That's still too tight. So you should be able to put this on behind your back and still stand in Tadasana. So put it on behind your back. But it has to be above the elbows. And you don't want it to be twisted because that will hurt. Okay. That's good. Now take the belt off. Lie back. If you need, you can use the bottom ropes to help walk your buttocks in so that your shoulders are on the blankets. So instead of using your head and neck to lift up too much, just lie back, let the head release back, and use the wrists. Okay, now put the belt on. Push your feet into the wall, lift your hips, put your belt on. Put too much on your blanket, so bring your hips down and push yourself head side toward me. Even more. Walk your shoulders towards me. There, now you're good. Okay. Now push your feet into the wall until your shins are parallel. I know you can't quite, everybody's good. Stay where you are. Press your feet into the wall. Lift your buttock bones. Lift your buttock bones. Take your hands to your back and walk your hands down your back, as far as you can down your back. The palms of both hands press. If it's already giving you trouble with your wrists, remember the hands are active, like they were in Pinch Mayurasana. Make the hands spread like they did in Pincha Mayurasana. Press the outer shoulders down, press the feet into the wall, lift the sitting bones, lift the sitting bones. Now extend one leg at a time into Salamba Sarvangasana. Come up into Salamba Sarvangasana. Once you're there, take your awareness, your attention back down to the base of the pose. Press the outer shoulders down. Press the outer deltoids down to lift your chest. Take more weight into your elbows. Roll the thighs in, like you did for Salamba Shirshasana and Pincha Mayurasana. Join the inner ankles and push through your heels. Tailbone forward, lift the sitting bones. Maintain all of this. We're going to take the left leg down first. So ever so slightly, bring the right leg forward. That's enough. Bend the left knee. Push through that right leg and take the left toes to the wall. Push through the right leg. Push through the right leg. Take the toes to the wall. Now walk the left foot down the wall until you can take it to the bolsters. It may not come all the way to the bolsters. Use your intelligence. Roll the thighs in. Roll the thighs in. Now come back to Salamba Sarvangasana by firing that right leg up and bring the legs back together. Again, roll the thighs in, join the inner ankles. So reach through your heels. Push through the heels. Now we'll do the second leg. So the left leg comes slightly forward as a counterbalance. Make that leg strong. Bend the right knee. Tailbone up, tailbone up, tailbone up. Take the right toes to the wall. Walk the right foot down. Walk the right foot down. Press the right foot into the bolsters. Lift the tailbone. Press the outer shoulders down. Lift the chest. Put some energy into that left leg. Reach through that left leg to bring both legs back up into Salamba Sarvangasana. Breathe. Keep the breath flowing evenly. Turn the thighs in. Join the inner ankles. Prepare to do both legs simultaneously. Take the tailbone up. Roll the thighs in. Bend the knees. Heels toward the buttocks. Now take the feet to the wall. Press the feet into the wall. Press the feet into the wall. Lift the buttock bones. Walk the feet down to the bolsters. When the feet come to the bolsters, roll the thighs in. Roll the thighs in. Lift the sitting bones. Lift the tailbone. Press the outer shoulders down. Lift the chest. Keep the breath flowing evenly. Walk the feet back up the wall. Press the feet into the wall. Keep your buttock bones lifting. Release your belt. And slowly pull down. When the buttocks come back to your props, push yourself towards the center of the room until your shoulders are on the floor. And cross your legs in Swastikasana. And then roll over onto your right side, push yourself up, put the bolsters away quickly, come back to your spot, have a block, one blanket, and a belt. Any block will do. Fold your mat in half and turn it like you see I have it here. Have a blanket folded like this, off to the side. Have your block nearby, and then come to watch. Come to the front. This pose is Ardha Matsyendrasana. It's half Lord of the Fishes pose. It is a twist. So I'm sitting close to the wall because I'm going to use the wall. From Dandasana, I take this foot under. Now come behind me. I have you come behind me so that you can see that this foot is parallel to the front and back edges of the mat. And this foot is active. It is a Tadasana foot. Okay? Then I'm going to put this blanket in between my buttocks and my foot to help me balance. Now come back around to the front. This leg crosses over and this foot presses into the floor, and I place a strap. Strap comes here. This knee points straight up. I want to get as much of the back of this armpit to the outside of this knee as possible. So I turn. Can you hand me that block, please? The block is here. Thank you. I turn and I walk that arm down. This hand comes to the block and I use both the wall and the block to lift. I reach around and see if I can take hold of my foot, and if I cannot, I take hold of the strap. But look how my chest has collapsed. I want to pull on that strap and lift my chest and then turn. Come out, Dandasana, then we have to turn around to do the other side. So sit facing the window walls first. Sit in Dandasana. Sit up straight, press the back to the knees, press the heels, press the fingertips down into the floor beside your hips, sit up straight and tall. Take the right foot under. No. Extend the legs back into Dandasana. So we're not bending back like Virasana, we're bending from the inside. And sit on the outer edge of the right foot. The right knee stays pointing forward. You're sitting on the outer edge of the right foot so that the foot is parallel to the front of your mat. The foot stays active like a Tadasana foot. Now place the blanket between your buttocks and your foot. So try not to come up too much out of the pose to put the blanket underneath your buttocks. Okay, so the right buttock bone should be on your right inner heel, and the left buttock bone should be on your left first toe mound. And then cross the left leg over the right, and put the strap across the right foot. And you'll want the tail of the strap to come across your right thigh so that it's there for you when you need it. Place the block behind you. And again, sit up straight and tall. Interlace your fingers around that left shin. And see that that left knee is pointing straight up toward the ceiling. Extend your right arm up. On an exhalation, turn to the left by revolving your abdomen from right to left. Take your left fingertips to the wall. Pull down on the wall to lift your chest more. Inhale, extend through your spine. Exhale, turn. And then take your outer right armpit to the outer left knee. Take your left hand to the block behind you. So let's put it on a piece and stick that there. Press down with your left hand. The block's too high. Take your right fingertips just a little too far away from the wall. But you're okay. Can you take your fingertips there? With your right fingertips, pull down on the wall. Pull down on the wall. Yes. Pull down on the wall. Lift your chest. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, twist by rotating your abdomen from right to left. Inhale, lift your sternum. Exhale, use your right upper arm against your left knee to twist deeper. And exhale, release. Extend the legs in front of you into Dandasana. And turn to do the other side. I didn't have you take your foot that time because I just wanted you to get the twisting action first. Sit really close to the wall, but not right up against it. Sit in Dandasana. Fingertips on either side of your hips. Press the fingertips down, sit up straight. Look straight ahead. Now take the left foot underneath you. Sitting on the left foot. So now the left buttock bone will be on the left inner heel, and the right buttock bone will be on that inner edge of the first toe mound. So really work to make that left foot horizontal, parallel with your mat. And then make that foot active. When you've done that, place the blanket in between your buttocks and your foot. Then cross the right leg over the left. Press the right foot, the entire sole of the right foot presses into the floor, and place your strap across that foot. Then interlace your fingers and hug the right shin. Sit up straight. Look straight ahead. See that the right knee is pointing toward the ceiling by pressing the right first toe mound more. Extend your left arm up. Inhale. On an exhalation, begin turning to the right by revolving the abdomen from left to right. Bring as much of the outer left armpit to the outer right knee as possible. Walk that arm down. Take your right hand. Bring your hand in there and pull the belly flesh around. Now take both fingertips to the wall and pull down on the wall, lift your chest. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Walk the left arm down farther. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist by revolving the abdomen. And then exhale, release. Extend the legs back into Dandasana. And then watch. Shampoo, use your space. So this time we're going to work towards taking the foot. So. This foot has to come back as far as possible. I turn, walk the arm down, and as I was saying, I reach in here, pull that belly flesh through, and walk the arm down more. First, come to the front where you can see this arm. This arm first internally rotates. That's how I'm able to reach around and take hold of my foot. Once I have hold of my foot or the strap, then that arm externally rotates again, as we've done in all of our other poses. That arm externally rotates. Did you see that action? Okay, and then from there, I press down into the foot to pull on that foot and lift my chest. Then finally, walk around behind me once more. After I've turned as much as possible, this arm swings around behind me. And where I feel my forearm, my back ribs touching that arm, I draw in away from that arm, those ribs. Okay, let's do it. Sit facing the windows. Have your left hip about 3 inches away from the wall. Sit in Dandasana. Fingertips press into the floor, backs of the legs press firmly. Take the right foot under, sit on the right foot. Be on the knife edge, the outer knife edge of that right foot. Cross the left leg over the right. Bring that left foot back as far as possible. And then you have to be able to press the entire sole of the foot. There. Press the entire sole of that left foot down. Take the strap across that foot unless you know that you can see the foot. If you haven't already, place the blanket between your buttocks and your heel if needed. And then once we've all gotten ready, sit up straight and tall again. Compact your hips to help you balance. Extend the right arm up. Inhale, lengthen through the right side. Exhale, twist to the left by rotating the abdomen from right to left. Walk the arm down the outside of the left knee. With your left hand, reach in and take hold of the belly flesh and pull it through to the left. Pull it through to the left. And then walk that outer right arm down more. So see if you can walk this down even more. That's it. And then you have to internally rotate that right arm. First, reach around with that internally rotated arm and take hold of your strap or your foot. There you go. There's the thing I want you to get there. Then once you have hold of your strap or your foot, press the left foot down and externally rotate from the inner arm to the outer arm, that right upper arm. And then pull on that foot to inhale and lift your chest more. Keep your eyes up. Inhale, lengthen to the crown of your head. Exhale, twist. And then swing that left arm around so that the left forearm touches your back ribs. That's it. And wherever it comes to, where you feel your back ribs touching that arm, draw those back ribs in away from that forearm. And then exhale and release. Extend the legs back out into Dandasana. And turn to face the other wall. And we will conclude this last side. If you found that the blanket was not necessary for you to balance, you can eliminate the blanket. First, sit in Dandasana. Sit up straight. Lift your chest here. Start where you want to end up, and that is with an elongated spine. Take the left leg under. Take the left foot under. Sit on the left foot. Again, this time you'll be balancing the left buttock bone on the left inner heel, and the right buttock bone on the right. The right buttock bone on the left first toe down. Cross the right leg over the left and bring that right foot back as far as possible. As far as possible means where the sole of the foot can press firmly into the floor and no farther back than that. So you have to cross the right leg over the left first. If you found that you did not need the strap across the foot, you can eliminate the strap. Okay. Sit up straight. Compact the hips. Solidify your pose. Solidify the base of the pose by contracting the hips. See that the right knee is pointing straight up toward the ceiling. Inhale. Lengthen through your spine. Reach through the left arm. Really reach through the left arm. Extend to the left side chest panel. On an exhalation, revolve to the right by rotating your abdomen from left to right. More. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn. And then bring the outer left armpit to the outer right knee. Walk it down. Walk it down the outside. Yes, you can take your right hand and turn that right thigh in, and so that you can get more of the outer left armpit down the outside of that right thigh. And then reach your right hand into your belly and pull the belly flesh around from left to right. And then, yes, you can take your fingertips to the wall again. Utilize all the things that we've just done before you try to complete the pose. Pull down on the wall and lift your chest. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, turn. And then, to complete the pose, turn the left, extend the left arm, and then internally rotate the left arm. So for you, don't try to straighten your arm. Just try to get the back of this arm on the outside. That's it. That's it. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, turn by rotating your abdomen from left to right. Press the right foot down, pull on the strap, lift the left armpit. And exhale and release. Extend the legs back out into Dandasana.